Let's go. Hey everyone, Snitch here with the analysis of the second movement task of Season 4. There were 39 submissions this time, many of which use different routes of movement. You may notice that this task is the same as Movement Task 5 from Season 1, but this time you were not allowed to jump. Jumps are determined by Toadet's jump counter, so a few things that look like jumps aren't actually jumps, such as jumping out of quicksand or bouncing off flowers. Now, let's look at the top 4. Here we see the return of 3 of the previous task's top 4, Buster Doggy, Pro FK, and Swimmin'. Let's start off with Flavian and Pro, both of which are in sync for the majority of the run. Even their outfit is the same. Both of them decided to roll into some quicksand, jump out of it, which doesn't count as a jump according to Toadette, cat bounce into a dive vault, roll towards the staircase, and spin throw Cat Peach. What sets Flavian's run ahead of Propro's, however, is that Flavian did a roll at the end, while Pro did not. If Pro had done this roll, we could have potentially seen a tie here. Now let's talk about Swimmin', who did the same route as the other two I've talked about. The main difference is that Swimmin' did a capsular dive instead of a roll at the start, though getting a lot of time back on Pro with the roll, like Flavian did. Now let's look at Buster, who does a route that was only done by one other person, which I'll talk about in a bit. Buster does a spin throw dive, which allows him to double throw roll cancel off this edge. This allows him to hit Cappy without having to dive, setting himself up nicely for a dive vault on the small section next to the quicksand, and another dive vault off of the moving platform. After this, the run is mostly the same, aside from the fact that he went to the right of the sign, while the rest of the top 4 went to the left of it. Now that we've seen the top 4, let's compare the top 3 to the first place run of the Season 1 task that allowed jumping. Awesome Aggron won that task, and surprisingly enough, both Flavian and Buster were faster than Aggron's run without doing any jumps at all, although it was very close. They weren't able to do the spin pound at the start, the triple jump, long jump, single jump, or roll cancel jump that Aggron did, which really shows how player skill levels have improved over time. The down throw strat that Aggron does at the end was not used in the top 4 for this task, and may be slower than rolling around and spin throwing, even with jumps. Also, interestingly, even though Aggron does a spin pound, Flavian and Pro almost seem to be ahead during the beginning section, and his spin pound wasn't even that bad. Finally, let's talk about the cool movement and routes that were outside of the top 4. Zach207 was the only other person to use Buster's route, though he unfortunately did not place as well, which I believe is mostly due to the spin throw at the end. Nub used a Jaxie, which I found quite creative, even if it wasn't the optimal route. Mark Lucas used Cameraman Ip in order to get a better roll cancel dive at the section ahead, which was quite smart. Lex206 had a nice dive vault off of this very small platform, and Leo179 did a double throw on top of the same small platform to get a faster cat bounce. Alright, that's all from me. I hope you all enjoyed Task 2, and I hope to see you all in Task 3. Bye!